All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. It's our pleasure to welcome you to our Neptune Network Orientation. My name is Don, and I will be your host for today's program. This virtual event is designed to introduce Neptune Cargo Network, the first and biggest global NVOCC and LCL cargo network. Today's orientation will last about 40 minutes or so, but before we start with our program, I would like to request if you can switch to the speaker's view. We will now have a community open mic that is open to everyone, where we get the chance to meet some of the companies that are attending here today. So when I ask you, please do turn on your cameras for this segment and also unmute your microphones. I'll now go through the gallery view to call out some names. Remember, when I call out your name, unmute yourself, give us a short introduction about yourself, where you are from, which company you represent, and, well, how you're doing today. All right, so let's take a look at the gallery right now. Let's have us start with, how about Pedro Vidal? Hi there, Pedro. If you could just unmute your microphone, please.
All right. Now, can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you just fine.
Okay. Hi.
Hi,
I represent Transair Cargo in Chile, in South America.
Mm-hmm.
We have been in the business for 30 years with the company, and I have been personally in the business for more than 50 years, since 1975. So we've been doing pretty good. We are members of other networks too, like World Freight Alliance and GLN, which is Global Logistic Network. And I wanted to see how Neptune works and who are the members, and see what we can do for you here down in Chile. We're majoring in air freight and ocean freight, both together. We have an office at the airport. We have agents in the ocean ports, like Valparaiso, Antofagasta, and down south in San Vicente. And we're capable of handling a lot of cargo. I mean, LCLs, FCLs, and animals we don't work. Okay, and well, that's mainly what we're doing.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today, Pedro. Hopefully Neptune is the right fit for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you. Let's go to our next gallery member. Let's go to Michael Correll. Michael, are you there? Where are you joining us from today?
Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, hello. Morning. Hi. Morning here in Spain. It's 9 o'clock here in Spain. Can you hear me? It's okay?
Yes, we can hear you just fine.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So we are a freight forwarding company here based in Barcelona, in Spain. We are in the market since 1990, so almost 33 years now, this year. We are focused on sea freight, mainly FCLs, cargos from all over Spain, not only Barcelona, but also we have office in Valencia and in Madrid. But also we are very, very interesting in LCL cargo, and this is the goal to achieve with Neptune, to consolidate more markets to open, because we are having own consolidation to Bolivia, for instance. It's one of our main LCL own consolidation services. Also from India, we are partners also from a local company that is also joining Neptune, that is GRT. I think you know them. And also from China and to other destinations. So our main goal is also to open our own consolidation boxes all over the main countries that Spain has also developments. And also we are IATA since 1997. We deal also with air freight cargo, customs brokering. We are on customs brokering offices in Barcelona. And almost that's it. It's a short introduction, and hope we can join the network and get more business and more friendship together.
Okay, great. Thank you for joining us today all the way from Spain. And yes, I hope Neptune is exactly what you're looking for. We have wonderful members here. I'm sure you'll fit right in. All right, let's move on to our next gallery member. How about Atie Parsa? Are you there? No problem. There you
Hi
go.
everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you just fine.
Good day to everyone from all over the world. This is Atiya Parsa. I come from Iran. I represent Arch Taraba Freight Forwarder in Iran. We're actually a group consisting of 3 freight forwarders. We do have air service, rail service, sea service, and road service from all over the world to Iran and from Iran to all over the world. And we have truckload and railway service to CIS company, especially Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and any other countries. I will write my email in the chat box so guys can reach me easily.
All right, thank you so much, Atie. Yes, go ahead and put your email in the chat box so that anyone can reach out to you, and we hope that you will be joining Neptune Cargo Network as well. All right, let's go to our next gallery member. How about Aravind Rao? Are you there, Aravind?
Hello, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you just fine. How are you doing today?
Fine, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you. Would you
Yeah.
like to tell us a little
Hi,
bit
guys.
about your company?
Yes. See, I'm from Qatar, company called Intermodal Shipping Services. We are a 15-year-old company here. Our basic services are shipping agency. We do customs clearance, project cargo, LCL, and we do air and sea. Yeah.
Okay,
So
great.
we have around 50 staffs here. We are also into warehousing and 3PL business.
I see. What are you looking for in
we
Neptune
are
Cargo
in other networks. We are in other network also, like WCA, Project Cargo Network.
Okay, great. Well, it's very good to have you here today, and hopefully you'll join Neptune Cargo Network as well after you
Yep.
listen to all of the information. Thanks so much for joining us, Aravind. All right, and last but not least, let's go to our last gallery member, George Seifert. Hi, George. How are you?
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Okay, yes. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity. Like the members to this call before me, I'm very interested in learning more about Neptune. I am working as a logistics consultant, advising logistics companies on which particular network to join. So I have been a couple of weeks back to the CLN, which was extremely interesting, and now I look forward to learning more about Neptune Cargo Network with a specific focus on the LCL and the NVOCC.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much for joining us, George. All right, so thank you to all for participating in our community open mic. So now let's move on to the next segment together. We will now introduce to you who we are and what Neptune Cargo Network is all about with this short network introduction video about us. Mashi, can you please roll the video?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Neptune Cargo Network team, it's our pleasure to welcome you to our orientation meeting. Before I begin with introducing Neptune to you, I'll guide you through the agenda today. Today's meeting will last around 40 minutes, and after my presentation about Neptune, we will then be having a segment about the most frequently asked questions. Neptune Cargo Network is the network for consolidators and LCL forwarders under the company RW Solutions, which is a network management company that was founded in Hong Kong in 2002 and has its operations in the Philippines. RW Solutions, meanwhile, has 9 freight forwarding networks that are into industry niches. We believe that networks should be themed according to their handling advantages and interests for members to engage in more meaningful business exchanges with more qualified networking across our various brands. At present, we have more than 1,000 members from 100 countries under the RW umbrella, Neptune being the second biggest network that we have. Let me introduce you who we are. Neptune Cargo Network is the first and biggest global NVOCC and LCL cargo network, which started in 2016 and now has more than 230 consolidators and LCL forwarders from 65 countries. Now let me jump straight to the benefits of being part of Neptune Cargo Network. Neptune is virtually represented in every corner of the globe. By being part of the network, you will enjoy instant access to consolidation partners that you can rely your business on. Being part of Neptune Cargo Network means that you only work with trusted, screened, and reliable members. Every new member application undergoes a due diligence to screen the company's financial stability, market reputation, sales strength, and length in operation. All members are likewise subjected to our standard code of ethics and guidelines for the network, which must be followed and adhered to at all times. Members who have been reported and proven to be unethical in the line of business will be subjected to probation. Although Neptune assures that every member is diligently screened, the network still wants to make sure that all your billings are paid. The network has a payment protection program with USD 5,000 immediate dispute protection, which will increase to 20,000 depending on the years that you stay with the network. Through our annual conferences, we aim to reduce travel costs. Neptune organizes a partnership meeting in different countries every year, typically in Asia. This meeting is a fantastic opportunity to meet and build contacts with hundreds of agents in one place. The annual conferences and meetings must be attended by Neptune members to fortify their relationships with other fellow members. We promote our members and their services to the logistics industry by attending leading exhibitions in different parts of the world, including Intermodal, Breakbulk China, FIATA, the Freight Summit, and many more. Aside from attending leading exhibitions, we also distribute our agency list through our global database of around 40,000 freight forwarders. Our Neptune family is truly growing with a global presence of 65 countries, and we will be glad to welcome you on board. We would like to invite you to our next Neptune Cargo Network 6th Annual Partnership Meeting on May 16 to 19, 2024 at the Le Méridien Phuket Beach Resort in Phuket, Thailand. Don't miss out on the chance to meet with consolidators, NVOCCs, and LCL forwarders from all over the world. Thank you for sharing your time and attending our Neptune Orientation Meeting. Welcome to Neptune Cargo Network, the first and biggest NVOCC and LCL cargo network in the world. I look forward to welcome you to Neptune soon.
All right, so now that you already know who we are happy to answer all of the most frequently asked questions about Neptune in this video.
How many members do we accept per country? And how many members do you have in my country particularly?
Right. So at the moment, we accept up to 10 members per country. If the network believes that we can grow this number to 15 members per country or 20 members per country, then we may do that in the future, but only if we have achieved a balanced, let me say, growth of the network in other territories as well. We definitely want to avoid a scenario where you have, 20 members in one country and only one member in another country. This is of course, unbalanced and will not lead to any productive business relationships within the network. So we want to approach the growth in a balanced manner. Now, for those that are interested to find out how many members we have in your particular country, please just share your email address in the chat box, and we'll be happy to let you know how many members we have in your particular country.
Okay. How about background checking? How do you background check your partners?
Yes, that's obviously a very important aspect when joining or when working with another agent. You want to make sure that they're reliable. Obviously, you join a network because you want to make sure that the network has done its proper due diligence and background checking on the particular freight forwarders or partners that you choose to work with. So we do this through various means. We work with third-party providers, data providers, FDRS, local associations, and of course you can check company names and personal names online, and there are records that you can find specifically on fraud also, where we have information available. Plus, we've been in this networking business since 20 years, so we do have our own internal database also on particular blacklists or on companies that you shouldn't be working with. So in that field, I think we have a vast set of information available to help us find and make sure that we work with the right agents.
Okay. And how much credit do you provide to your partners, and how do you protect yourself?
Right. So that's of course also another important aspect. Many times when you work with a partner, you give each other credit that hasn't really been clarified, or you might be assuming, oh, I'm part of this network now, so this agent has to give me 30 days or 60 days credit. Well, it's not always like that. First of all, giving credit requires mutual agreement. So your payment terms have to be clarified before working with each other. It seems very obvious, but not everybody does that. We don't impose specific credit terms to our members. If you agree to zero credit, then you know it's cash on delivery or it's payment immediately. But if you equally agree to 60 or 90 days, then that's also totally fine, as long as both agents agree to it. Now, payment protection is another matter. We want to make sure that your transactions are payment protected, and it's very important that you both agree to the payment terms, first of all, and that the payment terms are within 60 days in order for the payment protection to be active, and you know, so that avoids any potential future disputes, of course. Now, that's one of the reasons why many companies decide to join a network, is to have payment protection in place and to have a basic guidance on payment terms as well, which we can provide.
All right. So next up, we have our keynote speech video on how to network like a pro.
How many of you have attended 2 or more conferences this year? Okay, my name is Niels. I'm the director and co-founder of RW Solutions, which Christian and I established in Hong Kong back in 2002, as Christian was mentioning earlier, when we both had hair still. Our core business is freight networking and conferences. We have meanwhile established 9 networks under the RW umbrella.
Today, I'll focus on how to effectively network in today's crowded space and how to capitalize on all the opportunities coming your way. Do you know the average attention span of the human brain is just 8.25 seconds? That's even shorter than a goldfish's attention span, which is 9 seconds. So good luck to me. I'll keep this brief. Let's start with preparation. Come prepared. Before attending any conference, do your homework on who's attending and study the conference format. Practice your pitch for the one-to-one meetings, keeping it concise and action-oriented. Be clear about what you want to achieve. Dress to impress. Put your best foot forward, especially at the first-time events. Dress uniquely to make a statement or professionally to play it safe. Carry your visiting cards. While digital cards are common, physical cards with a picture or QR code are effective for networking. They help create lasting visual impressions. Now, at the event, observe body language. Look for open and inviting groups for networking. Closed formations may not welcome interruptions. Listen more than speak. Let others speak first. People appreciate when you actively listen to them. Be ready to give. Offer assistance or compliments. Giving leaves positive impressions. Introduce contacts. Connect people who can help each other. Be a networking pro. After making connections, don't rush to the next conference. Reflect on your new connections for post-event follow-ups. Use the 24/7/30 follow-up system. Within 24 hours, drop a note to your contacts. Within 7 days, connect on social media. Within 30 days, set up a one-to-one meeting to build relationships. Lastly, be yourself, but be the best version. Approach meetings with positivity and a giving mindset. Let the universe do the rest.
All right, so why should you join Neptune Cargo Network now? Well, we are currently offering a special membership rate for those of you who attended our Neptune Network Orientation today, which includes one free pass to our next conference. In addition to connecting with over 240 plus consolidators and LCL forwarders in 65 plus countries, here are some of the benefits you can enjoy as a member. Once you become a member, your company will be announced and promoted as part of our global network to all our consolidators, LCL forwarders, and our extensive database of freight forwarders. This helps to further promote business opportunities within the network. You will be added to our network agency list, where you can identify the payment habits of our other members. This valuable information can assist you in making informed business decisions. As a member, you will have access to our Neptune intranet platform and WhatsApp community. This allows you to easily exchange leads, conduct business discussions, and interact with other members, fostering collaboration and potential partnerships. You will also have the opportunity to attend our 6th annual partnership meeting at the Le Méridien Phuket Beach Resort from May 16 to 19, 2024. Our highly anticipated annual meetings serve as a platform for face-to-face meetings with hundreds of consolidators and LCL forwarders, enabling you to build valuable connections and expand your business network. So that's pretty much it. So please feel free to contact the Neptune team to proceed with your membership application, or if you have any further questions. Now, before we end our program for today, we would like to show you the after movie from our successfully concluded 5th annual partnership meeting in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, attended by 320 consolidators and LCL forwarders from all over the world. Please roll that video.
We're here at the Rivery Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam, where we get together for the 5th annual conference of Neptune Cargo Network.
Place where you meet a lot of new forwarders, new consolidators basically, who helps you in growing the business for LCL. And this year as well, it has been great. We found a lot of new people whom we can start working immediate, and I'm pretty sure I'm coming to Thailand next year as well.
We're very excited to meet the partners, the colleagues, experts in the industry, and get a lot of business out of here.
Make friends, you meet a lot of people, and you're just not in business, but you meet real friends, and that's the most rewarding thing I feel shipping has. Basically, the trust and confidence of the customers by their continued support. That's the best rewarding thing to us. To see them again, and already have developed business in between, so we have beautiful things to talk about and more things to do.
As you can tell, our partnership meetings are a whole lot of fun, but also very productive. All right. Thank you very much for joining our Neptune Network Orientation. I hope you guys had a great time. For those who are already interested to become a member now, you may drop your email address here in the chat box and our team will get in touch with you. We would also like to know your feedback on today's network orientation. We'll be launching a survey poll, so feel free to answer it now. Once again, thank you very much for your time, and we hope to welcome you to our Neptune Cargo Network community, the first and biggest global NVOCC and LCL cargo network.